Hey there, true believers. Ryan Kisaragi here with more Let's Play Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. It's been a week. I was going to say a while, but it's been a week. I can see in both of my eyes again, so I'm going to try this again. I've gotten many a soul and somehow de-equipped my other soul when I was grinding. I don't know how that happened. But I've leveled up a bit. I'm level 26 now. Still below where I should be for this boss, but screw it, right? We're a man. We'll fight this man like a man. Oh god, it's a floating scythe. Oh dear god, it's the Grim Reaper. Yes, we're fighting the Grim Reaper. He throws sickles. I got the giant ghost soul. We need this. This is important. Because we can do this now. I can say, screw your stupid sickle projectile thingies. I can merely run into them and then hurt you. Unfortunately, this thing does drain quite a bit of MP. It's deceptive how much it drains. And the ultimate goal of it is to bounce the sickles back into the scythe. Because the scythe is where we're aiming right now. We can't actually... Oh, this is his special attack. Where he does that. Typically, you can just run and avoid it. But I decided to turn off my scythe off my anti-scytheness for some reason. Die, Death! I'm a Castlevania protagonist and can do silly things. But now that's Death's first form. We no longer need the giant ghost. It served us well. We're gonna have the Medusa head instead. Because that one is just as effective. And that's how we dodge that attack. Ah! Death! Stop being cheap. Death blocks. Ah, I'll kick you in the shins! To death! I backed away at the wrong time. Haha! I've dodged you. What are you going to do now? Death has 4,444 HP. That's because in the Japanese Japanese language, let's see, it's Ichi-san, she can also mean death. So his health is literally death. It's funny. It's that in every Castlevania, I believe. But death has been vanquished because we're a Castlevania protagonist and can kill death. Yes, it makes sense, don't try to think about it. But we got the Death Soul, because we're never gonna fight Death again, I promise. And that's actually a genuine promise, not just an empty LP promise. That's a real one. But the Death Soul, we can summon sickles out of the air. It's a kind of a neat anti-Medusa head soul thing. And we have Skulla. We can now walk underwater, as opposed to just walking on water. So, Death went a lot better than the last time when I can actually see him. Let's heal to fix up my MP because using the Death Soul burns some MP. I fought these harpies many times to level up. I don't intend on doing it anymore. Not this man though. Ow. How dare you gently kick me in the face. I'll kill you. Haha, I did. Now that we have the soul that allows us to walk under the water, let's see, is it this way or is it the other way? No, it is this way. The map is still very small and hard to read. See? Look at that. No more Medusa heads. It's a great soul for that. Not much else, but it's a great soul for that. So we'll use it to get through Medusa head rooms until we get an actual shield soul, which I'm pretty sure there is one. I just don't remember where it is or what gives it. Alright, it's time to go under the water because we've already explored everything over. Now strange needle creatures which we can kick in the shins, but then again their entire body is a shin. So, I suppose we're just kicking them. See, look at how effective that is. It isn't just me who sees how useful it is. Oh, I got their soul. It's very good, but it's very expensive. So I'm not going to be using it anytime. I'm not going to be using it all the time. So there's more clock tower to explore, because there's always more clock tower. Even if you think you've finished the clock tower, there's still more clock tower. The very first thing we need to do is go back and buy some health items, because I don't have any more of those. And that was what spelled my death last time I recorded. Was it? Well, it was death. I did die against death, which is a very strange sentence to take out of context. Yes. Yes, I do, Hammer. Well, yeah, I guess kind of I do. Alright. Thank you, Hammer, for your insanely useful assistance. Let's see, do we have any better weapons? We do. I can't afford it, though. That makes me sad. The Soul Eater ring. This is incredibly important if you're looking to get all the souls in the game. It is expensive as all hell, but it's super useful. It actually makes, you know, the souls drop. The peeping eye and everything, it actually makes them drop. I don't need that, I don't need hurting. I don't need the Cuddle, don't need the Lance, the Cestus can go away. All four of those can go. I don't know when I got the gym clothes, but they can go as well. Yeah, that can go, that can go. I have another one of those. The Lucky Charm I'm going to hold on to, just because I'm fairly certain it's important. And the Iron Plate can go away. So I can buy that sword after all! Aha! Yes, the Escallion is an amazing weapon. We'll be using it for the majority of the game. Not gonna lie. The majority of the game will be using the Escallion there. Because it is incredibly good, and it's a swing weapon. It's also a thick swing weapon, so it hits many things when it swings. Yes, I know. I can do that now. Yes, maybe. But your messages are not helpful, Mina. I'm sorry to say. They're just not. Oh. Zombies are so easy anymore. It's a good thing. Let's see, where was I? And where do I want to come back right here. Because there is extra things for us to do, and I wish to go do them. Look, piss off, you. Well, that was slow of me. To walk into the creatures I can just kick in the shins and kill. This is an area that loops back to where we were before. Let's not go there. We'll lose quite a bit of progress if we go there. It's much easier to go back this way. I forget what soul it is that gives us the shield, but I would love to get it. Just because it would make those rooms with the Medusa heads so much easier. I know there's an effect. Ooh, cool, needles. Oh, awesome. It's weird, awkward landmines. Goodbye, devil. I have slain you. With my new cool sword. Yes, we'll be using this most of the game, as I've said. Until we can do... Oh, I forget if it's in this one or not. I know the weapon is in this game. This is a dangerous hallway. It's not going to here just yet. Ow. That isn't why I died. I died for something totally different that I'll get to. This hallway is where I died. Because there's pits of doom everywhere. Let's cut my anti-Medusa head. Ow. And we'll pick up the Bertang. Ermagerd Bertang. It's not a very good sword, the same as the Hernting. Yes, all the derpy sounding swords are kind of along the same lines. Well, thank you, Medusa Head, that was actually quite helpful. To smack me back into safety, which is irregular. This room, you have to maneuver very carefully through, which is made so much easier by the Medusa Heads, who have no objection to just kicking you wherever they feel, wherever they feel you should be going instead of where you want to be going. Uh-oh. You can tell why I died in that room now, can't you? But we got the pitch black suit, and certainly it'll be better than ours. Quite better than ours. We lose some strength, but I think it's made up for by the increased armor. Actually, let's use a mind up. A couple of them. Give me my anti-Medusa Head powers. Oh, thank you. Very slight delay on that. Oh, come on. Medusa Heads. Yes, this is the room that killed me. Can you imagine why? Hallways with infinite respawning enemies are the bane of every Castlevania player. Also, running into spikes. If I die in this hallway again, I will have to eat my laptop. Aha! I am through. Now it's time for the Doom hallway. The one that will be even harder getting out of than it was getting in. And that's not a lie. This hallway is much harder to get back out through than it is to get through. Because on the way in, you have walls to stop you from sliding too far. But on the way out, well, screw you. You'll die, and that's just what will happen. It isn't that I'm bad at this game. Well, I'm not good at this game, but I shouldn't be failing quite this spectacularly. Aha! I've made it through. And the devil gave me $50. Something else you can take out of context if you so choose. Well. Oh, I can just dive through the cogs? I never... No, it was only because I was on the edge. I was going to say I've learned something new today, but I haven't. Let's go back home. This place is terrible. We'll talk to Mina again and heal. So far, this set has gone better than the last attempt to record it. I didn't die this time. I died twice last time. That is a 100% increase in the amount of not death that I've done. Yes, that makes sense. Let's just pretend. Let's sell the Bertang, because I don't need it. And we'll sell the Samurai Armor, for the same reason. I don't need it anymore. It's actually by high potions. I need to have 9 of those at all times anymore. Because now the game has taken off easy mode. And what is the message? Can stop time. I know, I've seen him. He was a dick. That's interesting. Monsters are immune to having time stopped. That's actually quite deceptive your first time through the game. because what she's talking about is one of the secret souls in the game. It's the secret gray souls. Oh, speaking of, I got the flying kick. I got that finally after lots of grinding. So now I can flying kick things like bats and zombies and steal all of their lunch money by kicking them in the face. Because that's the kind of person I am.